Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. Now today is Wednesday, which means we are covering Marvel Comics. And today's issue is going to be Gwenom versus Carnage, issue number 1. Now there's a bunch of King in Black stuff coming out, and we're going to cover at least 3 videos this morning and release the other ones later on this evening. But this one really is a lot of fun, and I really want you guys to check it out. And so this one is taking place with Gwen Stacy. Now, Gwen Stacy, aka Ghost Spider, is of Earth-65, and she's come to the Marvel Universe's Earth to go to college. And now her suit works a little bit different. And so that it might be of the same symbiote, Knull has no control over her. There's a few individuals that Knull doesn't have control over, and this is one of them. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with the King in Black line, go ahead and check out in the description. I have a playlist. And at the top of this video, you'll find links to the playlist, get you all caught up on everything King in Black related. And with that being said, let's dive into this issue. Alright, so this issue picks us up at Empire State University, where Gwen Stacy is attending interdimensional college, more or less. But everything is now covered in symbiote goo. And when she had first got to this Earth, she really told herself it was going to take something big for her to put on this suit again. She just didn't expect the universe to take her so literally, because it is now literally raining dragons. Literal dragons. But the unique thing is that these things don't set off her spider senses. So she's not sure if these things are dangerous. But she's not going to try to find out. She's not going to touch it. She's not going to go near it. She's going to avoid it at all costs. And as she's trying to flee, trying to make her way to Peter Parker, she hears screams. And she makes her way to an individual who's getting taken over. And Ghost Spider jumps into action, throws her webs around this guy, tries pulling him away from the symbiote, but is unable to. And the symbiote breaks the webbing. And this throws her for a loop because she can't believe that it's stronger than her webbing. And this is where she sees it transform into the god symbiote Knull, one of his foot soldiers. And without skipping a beat, she jumps right out of danger. And she gets up back to her dorm room, and she tells everybody that they need to stay inside because things are just getting worse out there. And as they're all sitting here, really just patiently waiting for something, the Avengers to save the day as usual, something to happen. And just in the instance, a symbiote dragon comes crashing through the building, and Ghost Spider jumps into action, taking this thing on and leading it out of the room and down the hallway. Now, outmaneuvering it for a minute, she's able to get back to her friends in the dorm room, but it's too late. They've already been turned into symbiotes. And this is where she makes her run. And as she flies through the air, she gets the idea to web her feet. And doing so, she jumps on the back of one of these dragons, throws webbing through its mouth as if it was a bite for a horse for reins, and rides the dragon directly into a building. And as Gwen is falling, she's using her web to catch herself, but something happens. And this is where we pick up on Earth-65. And we have the Jackal who has MJ tied up. And he's using the same spiders that transformed Gwen on MJ, hoping that it bonds to her and it will create a bridge. But instead, it transports MJ to the Earth that Gwen is currently on in the Marvel Universe. And they split into two. And completely unsure of how this is happening, Gwen is just losing it. And as they both land on the ground, MJ is taken up by the symbiote goo, and it transforms her. But this is where the Knull god of the symbiotes sees her and finds this interesting and says that it's his, but it's not. Something else, something other, something like him. And so we want to acquire this. And this is where MJ transforms and takes the name of Knull's most favored child, Carnage. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. This one was actually pretty awesome. And she's going to be looking for Peter Parker and Miles. So that's going to be even more awesome if we can see all these guys unite, all these Spider-Men unite to be able to fight Knull. Like, because that's really, at the end of the day, what we want. It is all the Spider-Men and the Venom and all the other symbiotes that aren't connected to the hive mind to be able to fight back. All in all, I have to say that the writing had gone very well over. Maguire did a great job in doing the dialogue and helping us maintain the understanding of exactly who Gwen is, while also really diving us into the King in Black line. And I am so freaking excited for the fight with Carnage. This is going to be absolutely brutal. And if you guys are excited about Carnage, you're definitely going to want to check out King in Black Planet of the Symbiotes, because that has got some real awesome surprises that I know a lot of you Venom fans are gonna love. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have not yet, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, go check out our podcast, Comic Breakdown and More. It's a podcast covering everything that we cover here on the channel, but much more in depth. You get an hour-long commentary of comics, of media, of everything that has to do with superheroes, with comic books. We're going to be covering it, so go ahead, go check that out. It's on iTunes, it's on Spotify. I'll leave links down in the description so you can check it out. And until the next video,